Hi, my name's Ryan Frost. I'm a financial advisor here at Harrison Brook, and today I'm going to take you through how long does it take to transfer a UK pension. UK pension transfer entails transferring from one registered pension to another UK registered pension. That might be, for example, from an old company scheme that you built up back when you were working in the UK to a self-invested personal pension, as an example. Obviously, the process can vary in length. Sometimes in a best case scenario, it can just take 2 or 3 weeks, or even 3 months. But in a worst case scenario, it can really take up to 6 months in time. Obviously, there are different ways that this can be sped up. A lot of larger pension companies are on a transfer system called Origo. Origo is where most larger pension companies have already done due diligence on each other, and it means that the transfer requests can actually be submitted digitally rather than submitting actual transfer forms, which does drastically speed up the process. Even though a transfer might be submitted on Origo, which does speed up the transfer process to an average of just over 8 days, it doesn't mean that your original pension provider isn't going to send out additional questionnaires for you to complete before a transfer can proceed. Since the 30th of November 2021, the government brought in new legislation and a flag system where they'll grade the risk of transferring from one scheme to another. Green, where the transfer can proceed; amber, where further due diligence is needed and you may be referred to speak to the government's advice line called Money Helper; or a red flag. In a situation where there is a red flag, it means that the transfer can't go ahead, and under the new government rules, a scheme can block a transfer entirely. Obviously, there's different reasons, and it has become slightly unclear sometimes when amber flags are granted, but it's important that obviously you seek advice from your advisor if these flags do occur. The key thing is to make the process go faster. A lot of the hold-up is going to be as part of the new flag system that's been introduced by the government. In essence, the best thing to do is obviously just be aware that it's highly likely there's going to be additional questions to complete. How were you advised? What advice was given to you? What your new charges are going to be? And what funds the potential transfer is going to be invested in. Obviously, you need to make sure that you're using a company that is using regulated investment funds, which are as low cost as physically possible, that the solution that you're moving into is also a low cost fee-based solution, that you're not using, for example, an offshore bond, which can often be recommended to clients who live and work abroad, which are then often commission-based. And the final thing really is just to make sure that you run anything you're unsure about with your financial advisor, to make sure that they can obviously cover off and make sure all the advice that's been given to you is clear as possible, because obviously that information will then go back to the pension company, and that will determine what flag is potentially going to be granted to your transfer request. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Obviously please subscribe to our YouTube channel to find more educational videos like this, or if you'd like to get in contact with me directly, you can find my details below, or please visit our website at harrisonbrook.com.